And last video for me for a while. This video has to do with why Jesus really took the human form, why he came down here, and why he actually died on the cross. I explained that cross thing, so it's in one of the videos. You just have to find it. Okay, why the Heavenly Son or the Son of God took on the human form? Because mankind needed a way to get back in touch with God. Jesus was that way. So God told his son, you don't have to go back to earth. Jesus chose to. The reconnection between God and man is necessary. So God can't come down here because, again, this world is full of sin and God cannot abide in sin. So God wrapped his spirit up in flesh, brought it down here. God was trying to teach people how to become more like him and also mingle with his creation in the same form as his creation. That's why we're called mankind. Again, I'm saying that's why we're called mankind, because we're a man, but we're like God. Well, we're like God, we're just man. We're like God, but we're like man at the same time. We're kind of like God, just in the flesh, and we have a lot of limitations. Well, Jesus came down here to show man how we can make our spirits right so that we can become like what God wanted us to be in the beginning, which was to be able to beat death, which is why he died, to show man you can overcome death, but because of sin you cannot do that, to teach you how to get all your senses back and make them stronger. Of course, the whole heaven thing too, but yeah. And the reason why Jesus died on the cross, I didn't explain this one part, is because it's not necessarily he died for the sins of man, because he did not die for the sins of man. Jesus never took sin away. He can't take sin away. Sin is part of Satan. He can't take Satan away. That's part of man. Man cannot be sinless on earth. That's just not possible. That's why you're down here, to be able to sin and do what you want. Jesus cried on the cross because he saw how sad it is that the Heavenly Father wants better for his creation, but the creation doesn't want better for itself. Every time God tries to send a messenger down here, they get killed. And Jesus is like, I cannot believe my Father tried to make something beautiful and Satan turned it into ruins. That's why he was crying. Jesus cried not because of the sin, but because of the selfishness. There's a difference. Sin causes you to do wrong. Selfishness just means you don't care. You can acknowledge sin. A lot of people don't acknowledge selfishness. So, yeah. That is what it was. All right, I'm out.